Janae Dorian. Isis Featherling Roy. Alexa Fulton. Give. Benjamin Glass. Jordan Goodpipe. Brianna Grasick. Megan Gunter. Matthew Gurney. Joshua Guthrie. Callie Harris. Andrew Heinrich. Preston Henry. Danielle Hebert. Bobby Hill. Austin Hope. Brooke Hobson. Jake Hobson. Kaylee Hoko. Braden Hood. Okay. Sierra Dawn Galongo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our first third of the graduates of 2017.
Well done, graduates.
Here to perform Butterfly Fly Away by Miley Cyrus is one of our graduates, so please give a warm greeting to Brooklyn Amy.
You tucked me in, turned off the light, kept me safe and sound at night. Little girls depend on things like that. Brushed my teeth and combed my hair, had to drive me everywhere. You were always there when I looked back. must have been as hard as it could be. And when I couldn't sleep at night, scared things wouldn't turn out right, you would hold my hand and sing to me. Caterpillar in the tree, how you wonder who you'll be. Can't go far, but you can always dream. Wish you may and wish you might. Don't you worry, hold on tight. Promise you there will come a day. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away. Got your wings now, you can't stay. Take those dreams and make them all come true. Butterfly, fly away. We've been waiting for this day. All along you've known just what to do. Butterfly, 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 fly away. Butterfly, fly away. Butterfly, fly away.
Next, our Academic Achievement Awards, including the Governor General Award winner, explained by Mr. Lockinger and presented by Ryan Cody, Mrs. Kilmer, and Mr. Barry Hollick.
This has to go up a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, graduates. Thank you. Good morning. My name is Dave Lockinger. I'm a vice principal here at Carlton Comprehensive Public High School, and it's my honor to begin the academic award presentations for the 2016-2017 Carlton graduation ceremony. Could I please have Melissa Bone, Brianna Grasick, and Shelby Fisher come to the backstage area? Today we want to recognize the academic achievements of our students and encourage them to continue and excel beyond high school. Academic success is about so much more than a grade on a piece of paper. Education is about developing a passion for life and for learning, and these learners exemplify that well. From artists to athletes, from architects to musicians, these students work hard and excel in all avenues of life. Success is found in the many smaller sacrifices that have added up to this moment. The nights at home studying instead of visits with friends. Noon hours sometimes cut short working in the learning commons, working on an outcome. Only these students know how hard and how much work they've truly put in. At some point in our lives, each of us have had that brief moment of doubt. It's too hard. It's too much sacrifice. Why bother? But these students understood why we bother. To have persistence, you have to care about the outcome. It's when you start taking chances that life becomes scary. And it's when you start reaching further and risk losing your balance that you accomplish your most. My applause to all of the graduates today for working towards becoming the best possible version of themselves. We will now commence with handing out of the awards for the students. Thank you for committing to yourselves, to each other, and for contributing your personal genius with the world. Today we're recognizing the students with the top 3 overall academic averages in all 20 and 30 level courses. Congratulations to Melissa Bone for receiving the 3rd highest average. This award is sponsored by the Cosmopolitan Club and will be presented by Mr. Ryan Cody. Congratulations to Shelby Fisher for receiving the 2nd highest average. This award is sponsored by the Canadian Federation of University Women of Prince Albert and is presented by Mrs. Dawn Kilmer. The student with the highest academic average will receive the Governor General's Medal. I would like to introduce Mr. Barry Hollick, Board Chair of the Saskatchewan Rivers Public School Division Board of Trustees, to present the Governor General's Medal.
Good morning, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and to the honored graduates this year. It's always exciting to be at Saskatchewan's largest graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to be here today representing my fellow trustees on the Saskatchewan Rivers Public School Board. I want to congratulate each of today's graduates, and I wish all of you success in whatever the future may hold for you. And now for the Governor General's Medal. The Governor General's Academic Medal recognizes outstanding scholastic achievement in Canada. It is awarded to the student graduating with the highest academic average overall in all 20 and 30 level courses. For more than 125 years, these medals have recognized Canadian high school scholastic achievement. Winners of this prestigious award have included former Prime Ministers Pierre Trudeau and Kim Campbell, the father of Medicare, Tommy Douglas, and Canada's first female astronaut, Dr. Roberta Bondar. And joining this rarefied group is this year's winner. The class of 2017 Governor General's Award goes to Brianna Grasick.
Carlton has an impressive group of graduates this year.
We will now have Nicole Stockey and Chelsea Parker salute the parents and guardians who've helped our graduates be here today.
Hello, parents, Board of Trustees, school administrators, faculty, fellow graduates, and friends. A wonderful morning to you all.
I think we can all remember our first day of school, terrified, gripping your parents' hand as they drop you off to start a new beginning.
Maybe not understanding why on earth they would leave us stranded, needing to fend for ourselves at this new place with all these new people.
Being extremely nervous and alone, we can always rely on Mom and Dad's soothing words of encouragement, to make new friends, to try new things, and to be our true selves.
So thank you and merci for coming to watch today's ceremonies.
So once they hand us that diploma, we're actually done here.
What makes you think we're getting diplomas?
From what we knew then to what we know now, our parents make up a huge part in our lives. You may not think making lunches each evening so we don't starve isn't a big deal.
What about waking up early when they have a full day's work ahead? Making sure we're up, have our teeth brushed, hair combed, and lunches packed.
All the necessities to have the best day at school.
Not only that, but driving to and from any after-school activities. It may not have been fun for you at times, but we were having a blast, and seeing the smiles on our faces made it all worth it, right?
How could someone who is so run down and exhausted look so flawless in our eyes? I know, one simple word, coffee. I guess not all heroes wear capes.
As we grew older, our parents found any way possible to embarrass us in public.
And we knew they weren't actually this crazy in the comfort of our own home.
Screaming on the sidelines at soccer games.
Dancing in the middle of the aisles at the grocery store.
Those unnecessary standing ovations.
With hooting and hollering.
At all of our performances.
And that list goes on.
Through the high school drama, we've always had a shoulder to cry on. With any and all circumstances, parents have supported us through thick and thin, even if they didn't necessarily agree with our decisions in life, picking us up whenever we'd fall down and comforting us to heal our bruises, broken bones, and busted hearts.
Making you proud will always be the best feeling, and seeing the glow on your face when we showed you our great accomplishments, your praise and wisdom filled our ears and gave us the confidence to live the life we wanted and to be the best we could possibly be.
With growing up came whining and rebellion, lots of it, giving us just enough freedom to learn and experience life ourselves, letting go of the leash just a little, and then feeling a quick tug when we started heading in the wrong direction.
Always teaching us to work hard and respect others, although there were times where Mom and Dad had to teach us some life lessons. Driving, spotting those fake friends, and getting our priorities straight, even if it was hard to do.
We will always depend on you, at home or away from home. Even though we won't admit we're going to miss the gooey emotional memories, there will definitely be times we will.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for helping us with our homework when we procrastinated and left it to the last minute.
Thank you for making extra food when we unexpectedly invited all of our friends over after school.
Thank you for dealing with our god-awful singing while we blasted High School Musical on repeat. Once a wildcat, always a wildcat. Am I right?
Without you, we would be lost. Today isn't just a toast to all of us graduates, but to you, Mom and Dad, for guiding us along and playing a big part in getting us here.
So thank you for being the best parents anyone could ever ask for.
Thank you, Nicole and Chelsea. Our second out of the three groups of graduates will now be introduced by Mr. Zalkowski.
Ryan Hordell. Gerhard Hornley. Brandon Howe. Nikola Herschak. Aresa 2. Brett Hughes. Joshua Husty. Tristan Hillstaff. Lyndon Ives. Callan Isaac. Tucker James. Shamak Jerwa. Michael Jepson. Taryn Joannis. Gareth Joe. Matthew Johnson. Nicholas Johnson. Keegan Johnstone. Ronan Keys. Hamad Khan. Clarice Kimbley. Aiden Kraus. Emma Kress. Carson Christensen. Tanisha Lafon. Katrina Lalonde. Connor Lawson. Caitlin Lepp. Gracie Lester. Heather Linklater. Nadine Little. Rebecca Littlepine. Wat Lowe. Skylar Locking. Lindsay Lofstrom. Noel Lutke. Riley McDonald. Lexon Manitopis. Ben Manson. Emma Manson. Shelby Mappin. Isabella Mason. Cassandra Mathers. Ian McAlpine. Linda McDonald. Cree McKay. Eve Mackay. Katie Medinsky. Tara Medinsky. Anessa Marasti. Heather Marasti. Adrian Mercredi. Brandon Mercredi. Jackson Michelle. Chase Miller. Taylor Milligan. Jason Minot. Zachary Moresti. Abby Mispanas. Byron Mispanas. Sean Mispanas. Carly Monius. Christy Monias. Emina Morava. Ramadan Morava. Chandler Morin. Hayden Morin. Summer Morin. Tate Morrison. And that is our second group of graduates today in our 2017 graduation ceremony.
Everyone, please welcome Katie Tolley, who will be performing Little Wonders by Rob Thomas.
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small wonders, these small hours still remain. Let it slide, let your troubles fall behind you, let it shine until you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to, we'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours, these small in terms of fate, time falls away, but these small hours, these little wonders still remain.
Carlton has a phenomenal group of graduates. The salute to Carlton's 2017 graduating class will now be delivered through video presentation.
The first I wish I have for you is that you continue to read. Read, 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 read. Never give up on reading. Read for fun, read for enjoyment, read for knowledge. That brings me to the second piece, and that's your cell phone. You have a wonderful piece of technology in your hand. Don't waste it on social media. Don't waste it on text messages. Don't waste it on it doing the thinking for you. Use it to expand your knowledge, lifelong learning. You could be the smartest generation to ever come out if you learn to use that thing properly. So please, learn to use your cell phone as an educational tool. And other than that, may the future bring all the best to you, and I hope you all have wonderful lives. And so, glad to have met you.
Be ready to become the person you always wanted to be. The world is waiting.
When you're faced with important decisions in your life, ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, is it safe? Number 2, is it right? And when you're trying to make that decision, remember that the second question should be the trickier one. And above all else, remember, be kind, be good to others, be good to yourself.
Don't spend so much time worrying about what you're going to do in life. Worry about who you are going to be in life.
People likely won't remember what you said to them. They might not even remember what you guys did together, but they will definitely remember how you made them feel. So make everybody feel good.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. We were very honored to have the grade 12s in our homeroom this year, and congratulations to all of you. I have the 5 W's of life to read to you. Who you are is what makes you special. Do not change for anyone. What lies ahead will always be mystery. Do not be afraid to explore. When life pushes you over, you push back harder. Where there are choices to make the one you won't regret. Why things happen will never be certain. Take it in stride and move forward. Congratulations.
The more you read, the more things you know, the more that you learn, the more places you'll go.
The road of life twists and turns, and no 2 directions are the same. Yet, our lessons come from the journey, not the destination.
Be fruitful and multiply your talents. Take the world by storm and lead by positive example.
Congratulations, et félicitations à tous. If I could give you one piece of advice in this age of social media, it would be, don't get so caught up in capturing the moment that you forget to be in the moment.
Congratulations, 2017 grads. My advice for the future, stay healthy and active. No one ever regrets that workout that they did.
Well, congratulations, grad class of 2017. If I could give you 3 pieces of advice, the first one would be, set your alarm clock or your phone somewhere other than the side of your bed. Don't hit the snooze bar. Don't start your day off by procrastinating. Second thing, go camping. Even when it's raining. Actually, especially when it's raining. And thirdly, remember this. Failure is just a dress rehearsal for future success.
Hello, graduates, 2017, Grasic here. My piece of advice to you is find passion. Find passion in your career. Find passion in your relationships. Find passion in your life. And one last experiment for you from the science department at Carlton.
As Whoopi Goldberg said, if you're willing to stand up for what you believe in, then you won't need advice from me, because you will be able to handle whatever comes your way.
Stephen Covey once wrote, "I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions."
The word for today is initiative, which means if you see a situation that needs your help, take action. Change the world by the positive spirit of who you are. Lead by positive example, and take the world by storm.
A quote from Polonius: "To thine own self be true." If you stay true to that motto, that will carry you far in life. I wish you all the best, great happiness, good health, and a life of learning.
Hello, grads. My advice to you is love what you do, follow your heart, and just make sure that the passion is truly yours, and let everyone around you in on who you are and what you are most proud of. The most important advice? Go Blue Jays, and they are going to win the World Series this year, no doubt.
Most of you who know me know that Michael Jordan is a huge inspiration in my life. And one of the things that he talked about was missing over 9,000 shots in his career, being trusted numerous times to take the game-winning shot and missing. And he always stressed that because he failed, that is why he succeeded. So be okay with failing, and that will help you succeed.
Be weird. Dr. Seuss said that if you find someone whose weirdness matches your weirdness, and you can be in mutual weirdness together, we call that love.
Congratulations, guys. It's been 4 awesome years, and we're so excited and proud of you. If I had to give you any advice, my best advice is don't listen to anyone else's advice. Put yourself out there, believe in yourself, and do what you know is the right thing to do. Forgive people even when they don't deserve to be forgiven, and trust people even when they don't deserve to be trusted. Trust your own heart, and you'll have a great life.
We are so very proud of our staff as much as our students. The salute to the staff will now be delivered through a video presentation.
The first I wish I have for you is that you continue to read. Read.
stop dreaming. Standing at the crossroads, feeling how the wind blows. We can soar above the clouds. Every moment is a heartbeat, and every breath feeling so sweet. And who can say what happens now? 'Cause this is our world, this is our time, these are our plans, we're gonna let them shine. This is our place in the human race, and we won't stop dreaming, no we won't stop dreaming. This is our world, and this is our time, and these are our plans, we're gonna let them shine. This is our place in the human race, and we won't stop dreaming, no we won't stop dreaming, we won't stop dreaming.
We have the honor of the valedictorian speech this year given by an extremely conscientious and hardworking student.
Her hard work and dedication are well earned. Please welcome Brianna Grasick.
After over a decade of early mornings, extracurricular events, part-time occupations, time spent with friends, and longing for the weekend as early as Monday, we all sit in this building awaiting a scroll of paper. Good morning, family, friends, teachers, and of course, the reason we are all here, fellow graduates. To stand up here on behalf of the graduating class of 2017 is truthfully very difficult. Each and every one of us has gone through school with different experiences, different friends, struggles, goals, and different opportunities. We are all unique. However, we all started generally equal to each other. We were all cute little kids, soon to be shipped off to school and the world. Our parents and school communities began to prepare us for what would lie ahead. Little did we know we should have stayed 4 years old forever. Upon entering high school, new doors opened. At Carlton, we stepped into a realm of adolescence by making new friends and being offered an abundance of different activities and groups to join. We gained many valuable experiences, learning how to persevere, work with others, and of course, have a little fun now and then. Nothing we accomplished through high school would have been possible without a helpful hand. Teachers have been one of our biggest resources. They provide direction and have taught the essentials for whatever path we set foot on. But as hard as we have worked in school to succeed, will our grades really be what we remember when we are older? Probably not. Ultimately, it is the experiences of how we learn that we have gained from our time here with our teachers. The lessons we have pushed through or slept through may benefit us in ways we have not realized. And of course, we can't forget our parents. They feed us when we are hungry, clothe us when we are cold, and empty their wallets for our recreational enjoyments. Above all that, they are our biggest fans. Our parents and teachers are not the only people who influence us. We all have a special place in our hearts reserved for grandparents, siblings, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends, elders, or any other people who impact our lives. Every person who has influenced us has laid a stone for the path that we will embark on. As we step into what is commonly known as the real world, changes will occur. We still have a good 75% of our lives left to find ourselves, adventure, and of course, work a little. In order to find ourselves, we have to look. And even Dr. Seuss explained that we will have setbacks. But on we will go, though the weather be foul. On we will go, though our enemies prowl. The most important thing we need to do while hiking down our path of choice is to invest in ourselves. Put effort into finding our purposes and ask ourselves why. And if we can't answer why, then we need to reevaluate our situation. Congratulations to the class of 2017. We are just making it off home plate. But there is a whole field left to play on, so I hope you have fun. I would like to leave you with 3 pieces of advice that I have learned from over the years. Don't get mad, just get even. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And it takes a big dog to weigh a ton. Thanks.
Thank you, Brianna.
Our final group of graduates will be introduced by Mr. Thunderchild and Mr. Zolkowski.
Graduate Jesse Morrow. Graduate Nathan Murphy, Sandy Point. Graduate Ben Mayo. Graduate Gianna Nawakias. Zizi Yanyuzwe. Graduate Chelsea Nelson. Graduate Andy Neufeld. Graduate Jennifer Noble. Graduate Jessica Noble. Anaze Noe. Graduate Simon Nordstrom. Graduate Danae Nyberg. Graduate J.C. Nyberg. Graduate Alicia Nygren.
Graduate Braden O'Reilly. Graduate Sarah Overby. Graduate Stephanie Overby. Graduate Chelsea Parker. Graduate Deep Patel. Graduate Shay Paul. Graduate Evan Knapp. Graduate Shauna Peters. Graduate Joey Petit. Graduate Haley Dawn Pillar. Graduate Sarah Pochetate. Graduate Chelsea Powder. Graduate Saffron Powell. Graduate Anthony Broom. Graduate Keaton Herb. Graduate Martina Rath. Graduate Dylan Reimer. Graduate Gabriel Rystinski. Graduate Mark Kenny Roque. Graduate Margot Ross. Graduate Caden Newton. Graduate Daryl Sanderson. Graduate Darian Sanderson. Graduate Jack Sanderson. Graduate Natanis Sanderson. Graduate Rochelle Sanderson. Graduate Christopher Sanderson McQuarrie. Graduate Kayla Sawchuk. Graduate Riley Sawchuk. Graduate Angela Saez. Graduate Michael Sharkowski. Graduate Sierra Shaw. Graduate Devin Schwarzenberger. Graduate Scott Scrivener. Graduate Justin Siwa. Graduate Carolyn Siwa. Graduate Shayna Siwa. Graduate Theron Siwa. Graduate Eddie Sher. Graduate Connor Short. Graduate Hannah Siwa. Graduate Cinnamon Smallchild. Graduate Caitlin Smith. Graduate Colt Smith. Graduate Shayla Staff. Graduate Lorelei Starblanket. Graduate Jacob Stead. Natasha Jean Steinhauer. Graduate Adam Steeney.
Brianna Steeney. Reese Stewart. Erica St. Germain. Nicole Stocky. Ty Stone. Abram Tykra. Tessa Thompson. Joshua Ethan Devian. Joel Toles. Katie Tolley. Reese Tolley. David Toulouger. Dustin Townsend. Matthew Triskowski Roy. Jaden Villeneuve. Alex Wadidika. Edith Wadidika. Mitchell Morkentine. Sierra Watson. Burton Whitecap. Peyton Whitehead. Jula Winter. Naomi Wersta. Lene Withrow. Logan Woods. Madsen Remco. Heidi Zwak. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2017.
These graduates are the exact individuals that make students proud to call themselves Carlton Crusaders.
Here to introduce our guest speaker is one of Carlton's graduates, Ben Mayo.
Hello. So, a couple months ago, I don't even know if it was months, maybe in like 1 month or whatever, but Ms. Shank approached me in my native studies class and she's like, hey, do you want to present this guest speaker? It's going to be really cool. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So then, just waiting for a text from her because she's going to text me when she got like the speech already and stuff like that, just waiting. And about 2 weeks ago, I got it. So, there we go. I'm gonna try and do it. Just gonna go into my phone machine here. So our guest speaker today is a Carlton alumni who is practicing chiropractor in Saskatoon. Dr. Julie Darchuk graduated from Carlton Comprehensive High School in 2009 and then went to study in post-secondary education at the University of Saskatchewan. She completed 3 years of her U of S and then in 2012 was accepted to the Canadian Memorial Chiropractic College in Toronto, Ontario, where she received her doctorate of chiropractic in 2016. Please put your hands together for Julie Darchuk.
Hi everyone, let's give it up for the class of 2017 one more time. I'm here today to say congratulations to each and every one of you for all that you've accomplished in the last 4 years, because I can say with confidence that every one of you is unique and each one of you has had to overcome big and small obstacles in making it to walking across this stage today. I can also say with confidence that I know firsthand what it's like to have to overcome some really big hurdles in order to reach your goal. I had that goal, and I can proudly say I accomplished that 1 year ago. It was June 17th, 2016, when I woke up to the best day of my life. I was graduating from chiropractic school. A dream and a goal that I had created for myself since high school. When I walked across that stage to receive my doctorate of chiropractic that morning in June, I felt the most accomplished feeling I've ever felt. I was so proud of what I've just done. And I couldn't be more excited to share that pride with my family who was standing there at the end of the stage waiting for me. As they gave me hugs, I was flooded with mixed emotions. I began to cry a little. I didn't know why I was actually crying. I had this overwhelming experience of feeling scared, happy, sad, nervous. And then I realized in that moment that I was really capable of great things and that anything I wanted to accomplish was absolutely possible. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, that's great and all, but where's the obstacle that you're talking about? Well, on May 20th, 2012, before I ever stepped foot into chiropractic school, my life was forever changed. I knew something was drastically wrong when the police pounded on my cabin door in a panic. We opened the door, and the officer began to tell us that our father had been struck by a drunk driver, and my dad had died on that scene. I collapsed to the floor. I was grasping for air on my hands and knees. I didn't believe it. All I could think was, this is not true. How could this be happening to us? How is this true? No. Without a doubt, that was the worst day of my life. And as the days, weeks, and months went on,
I was lost. I felt sick, completely devastated and deflated. My worst nightmare had become my new reality. Now, I know I'm not the only one in this room who's lost a loved one or had to face an incredible obstacle in their life. I'm sure this is a shared experience by many of you here today. However, I also know that each of us is going to face more challenges as we grow and develop. And as I'd like to think the school asked me here today because I have a few years of experience on you all. I wanted to share my story of how I overcame the scariest obstacle of my life when I had lost my dad, and how this experience shaped me into the confident, young, driven, proud woman I am standing up here today. First, I'd like to take you back to my childhood where it all began. My dad, Ben, was a happy, motivating, outgoing, and determined man who surprisingly suffered of chronic low back pain. He took medication daily to mask his symptoms just so that he could function, which at that time I thought was a regular, normal routine for my dad. But I came to realize that his behaviors were only there to help ease his pain so that he could function and make it throughout the day. I remember often seeing my dad lay on the ground for hours, days, a week, even a month, just to control his pain, which led me to pursue a career in chiropractic. Because seeing my dad hurting all the time was simply too much. My dad was so proud and supported when I got accepted. He had hope that I was going to be able to help him. Unfortunately, the month before I started chiropractic school was when my dad's life was cut short, and I never got that opportunity to help him. Sometimes I think about all the things my dad could have done if he wasn't suffering of pain, if he healed, if he functioned fully and was capable of achieving his dreams. Sadly, my dad never got that opportunity. But I continued chiropractic school because I know there's other dads out there who need my care. Other family members, friends, people in our community who need help, who want to do more to heal and function so they can reach their goals, and that is why I am so passionate about chiropractic. Ultimately, I'm telling you my story here today because it doesn't matter what you've been through, what you're going through, or what you've experienced. What matters is how you perceive your experiences, what you decide to do with them, and how you take action and face the challenges to empower your life. You need to give yourself permission to do something extraordinary in life. I had to make that decision to move to Toronto for schools two months after tragically losing my dad. I had to leave my whole family, including my mother, who was completely shattered. I was hurt. I was scared. I was moving 32 hours away from home by myself, and I knew nobody. But I knew I had to go. I had to fulfill my mission. I am here to do something remarkable, and I have a purpose, and that needs to take action. It was the hardest 4 years of my life, but I survived. I did it, and I couldn't be more happier and proud that I did. As I discovered my values and passions for helping others live their lives pain-free and to the fullest potential, I want to inspire all of you 2017 graduates to find out what's important to you. What are your top values and what are your top priorities? Everyone has a different set of values and a different direction in which they'll want to go. However, what you value will dictate what you decide to do in this world. It is so crucial to identify what is truly important to you and dedicate your life to something meaningful. Do something you can't wait to get up in the morning to do. Something you love. something that gives you energy. So you feel like you never have to work another day in your life, but rather get paid for something that you love. I wake up every morning and I can't wait to help someone maximize and maintain their health so they can live their sole purpose. Passion drives behavior, and it is behavior that allows you to be successful and reach your potential. This means filling your days with high priority actions. If you don't fill your day with high priority actions that inspire you, it will fill up with low priority distractions that will make you feel less fulfilled. I encourage you to find a leader or a mentor, someone who shares similar values to you, and then practice what they practice. Learn what they know, and let them guide you in becoming someone who can make a living in what you believe in. This is a huge part in becoming a highly effective individual. This is really one of the ways of how you can become great. Another way to become great is to remember this phrase: a person who never gives up on their dream gets their dream. A person who never gives up on their dream gets their dream. I will never forget this phrase, as it gave me strength to push through several of my lowest moments. It was my second year of living in Toronto, away from home, where I found myself in a dark place. This is when everything sunk in. My dad was really gone, forever. Friends and family started visiting less, calling me less. Our school curriculum became challenging and very overwhelming at times. I was tired, extremely exhausted, and I could barely sleep. How was I going to do this? But I remembered I've been through school challenges before, and I realized that I could do it again. For instance, back in grade 3, I had to attend resource room. Yes, resource room. For all of you that don't know what that is, I had to attend for extra help because I was not keeping up with my classmates. I hated the resource room. The worst part was that I was taken from my class in front of my peers. I remember standing up when my name was being called, and I would walk out of that classroom with my head down in shame. I felt embarrassed, defeated, deflated, like I wasn't good enough. Then, one day, when I returned from resource room, a classmate told me that I should tape my glasses together right between the two lenses there, and everyone laughed at me. I was so angry that it brewed a fire inside of me. I made a goal to not attend that resource room the next year. I learned how to read. I learned how to write. I studied, and I never attended that resource room the next year. I had a goal, and it was going to happen no matter what it took. I focused on that goal and my mission, and then I listened to my heart and overcame those challenges because I never gave up. Give yourself a goal. Don't let anyone else tell you your goal. You have to do the work that it takes, and if you love it, it won't be work, and nothing else will satisfy you more. Fill your day with inspiring views. Fill your day with inspiration rather than desperation. Don't be a victim of your history and wallow in your pity. It takes no effort to gripe about the problems. It takes strength and courage to focus on the solutions. I hope my story gave you some inspiration to go out and do what you want to do, and that it helped you realize you are capable of anything. Try to remember your goals and your challenges make you unique. Comparing yourself to others isn't going to support you in achieving your dreams, but persevering when things get tough will. Be clear about your mission and structure your life around it. Start taking daily actions towards your dream. And remember, you need to give yourself that permission to do something extraordinary in life. And I hope for all of you that permission begins now. I expect to see each and every one of you out there alongside me, following your dreams and doing great things. Thank you, congratulations again, Have fun and be safe tonight.
Thank you, Julie, and thanks to Ben for the introduction.
Kat Bear and Callan Isaac will be our final speakers for today's ceremony.
They are going to share some of their memories from their time here at Carlton.
And Callan.
These past nights, I could have been researching Einstein's relativity theory of gravitational waves. But instead, I've been writing this speech. This is Kat.
Thanks, Callan. Well, if you're sitting in those chairs right below us right now, congrats, you did it. No one cares what you did or how you did it, but you made it. So, now we didn't really know how to write this memory speech. It was a lot harder than we thought.
I mean, how do you talk about someone's experience in high school when everyone is different in their own way? This is what makes Carlton so unique. We strive to be our own person and embrace our cultural diversity. The path we take along our high school career, even though we don't realize at the time, helps us grow into the people we are today. And everyone knows that high school isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There's times where we hit a roadblock and things can become overwhelming. Like waiting in line to get the soup of the day. It's probably the most stressful thing I've ever endured.
Or that Chem 30 final. Macaw!
Thankfully, though, these times came with laughter and joy. Even though at my 4 years of high school, I've never seen Kat smile once.
Throughout the school year, we all were involved in different activities. Carlton's widespread of clubs and teams have contributed to the highlights of our high school experience. Whether it was the long 6-hour bus ride to Edmonton, to stepping on the court or the field for the first time of the season, or being on a dark stage waiting for that moment of spotlight. The biggest lesson that we can take out of this is that we don't realize the importance of a moment until it becomes a memory. Memories that will stick with us for years to come.
Even though no one approved of my a cappella group, our voices still will be heard.
That was awful.
If we had to cover up everyone's experience and memories here at Carlton, we would be here up all day, and nobody wants to listen to her anymore. All in all, we would like to take the time to thank everyone who made this possible. Whether you were a teacher, principal, mentor, coach, or friend, even you, Curtis, thank you.
Without the continuous support and encouragement you give us, we wouldn't be here. We are all extremely grateful and appreciate everything you've done to get us here. Especially after this year, everyone is on a different path and has a different plan for next year. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't get our 2-hour present point to load to raise the awareness of student procrastination drastically increasing with future generations to come. We'll end it here.
No matter where your Carlton experience started, or where you came from, or how different you think you are, we will forever be connected as Carlton's graduating class of 2017.
Woo! All right, let's go.
That almost brings us to the conclusion for the ceremony for Carlton's graduating class of 2017. We would like to thank the Parent Grad Committee, the student volunteers, the Carlton faculty, administration, and all those who have put their efforts into making this graduation ceremony possible.
We invite all guests, graduates, teachers, and invited speakers to come to the tea, which follows immediately and has been prepared by Carlton's commercial cooking team and Compass Foods. Also, please don't forget to hand in your gowns as you leave. The caps and tassels are yours to keep. Finally, we'll see you all back at the Art Hauser Center no later than 6:45 for the Grand March. The Grand March will begin promptly at 7:30.
Parents, please remember that it is rush seating, so please come early so you won't be disappointed. The After Grad festivities begin tonight at 10 p.m. at the Art Hauser Center. Grads, please remember to get dropped off as transportation home is provided. The doors will close at 10:30 p.m. Congratulations to Carlton's graduating class of 2017.